Australian workmen at the Newport Railway workshops, the train embodies the most modern developments in railway construction. Air conditioning has banished drafts, flies, smuts, and excessive temperatures, while selected insulating materials have reduced train noises to an almost imperceptible minimum, and special gear has eliminated vibration even at the train's top speed of 70 miles per hour. The adoption of Corten steel for its construction also resulted in an appreciable reduction in weight with added strength and safety. More than 60 different occupations were represented at Newport among the workmen engaged on the construction of this magnificent train. Anglesmiths, car builders, carpenters, painters, welders, riveters, grinders, wood machinists, to mention only a few. Compared with one of the wooden cars, which has been converted into an air-conditioned vehicle, a steel car of Spirit of Progress, weighing 42.5 tons, is actually 6.5 tons lighter. The seating capacity is the same in both cars. Other features of the construction include wide windows, double panes of unshatterable glass, well-upholstered seats with disappearing armrests, the use of veneers of selected Australian timbers for the inside walls, and in addition to the soft diffused lighting from the roof, there is the appealing novelty of a reading lamp for each passenger. Hauled by a streamlined Pacific locomotive, the train is suggestive of power, speed, and efficiency. An official launching ceremony preceded the inaugural run. Mr. Clapp, in introducing the Premier of Victoria, said, "This magnificent train has been produced entirely by Australian people in your railway workshops at Newport. The construction of this type of train is a very great step of pioneering in railroading in Australasia. I think you would agree that it is a great achievement. It is not only the finest in the Southern Hemisphere, but it will rank with any of the great modern trains of the world." Mr. Dunstan, the Premier, in declaring the train open, said, "With the completion of this Corten steel streamlined air-conditioned express, Victoria will possess one, if not absolutely the best, of the finest passenger trains in the world. From the point of view of beauty, utility, and comfort, I have never seen its equal. I now have very much pleasure in christening this train Spirit of Progress." Mr. Dunstan then formally unlocked the door of the parlour car to the citizens of Australia. Some idea of the tremendous interest it aroused is revealed from the fact that 56,000 people passed through the train during the 38 hours it was open for public inspection. Even at roadside stations, crowds assembled to see the train. Children at Chewton take this vantage point. A crowd of 1,200 inspected the train at Castlemaine during the 35 minutes it was on exhibition. Although adults were more interested in the interior furnishings and the comfort of the train generally, the streamlined locomotive was not altogether overlooked. Many people admired its graceful lines from the track, while the children wanted to see what made the wheels turn. The train was placed on exhibition at Bendigo, where it also created a lot of interest. From the locomotive to the parlour car, not a part of the train was missed. Spirit of Progress ready to leave on its first trip to Albury on November 23rd, 1937. Another innovation in Australian railway travel was the appointment of a stewardess to provide all comfort services to women and children. The driver gives the motion gear a final drop of oil, the whistle sounds, the throttle is opened, and the train is off, and the never-ending task of firing starts in earnest. The smooth riding qualities of the train at speed are apparent from the very slight movement of the flowers in the lounge of the observation car. The armchairs and settees are upholstered in fawn, blue, and pastel green pinweave tapestry. The smoking saloon is popular, and large and comfortable easy chairs create a club-like effect. The wall panels are of Australian cedar. The excellent riding qualities of this car, like all the other vehicles which make up the train, have to be experienced to be appreciated. The maximum permissible speed of Spirit of Progress is 70 miles per hour. The average overall speed from Melbourne to Albury is 49.7 miles per hour, whilst in the reverse direction it is 53.2 miles per hour. The streamlined Blue and Gold Express provides an impressive spectacle when it is speeding non-stop between Melbourne and Albury with its large complement of passengers. Or, if you want a bird's eye view, here it is. Note how the smoke from the locomotive is deflected upwards. This train is but another example of the ever-improving service which the Victorian Railways are offering to their patrons. Spirit of progress, and no finer name could have been found for the pride of the Victorian Railways, the greyhound of the tracks, and the last word in train construction in the Southern Hemisphere.